Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Know as a child back in the womb. Oh, hop in the car, watch it go vroom.
Welcome back to another co-parenting therapy session with Jess and Rome. We have our baby here, our son here today. He's going to join us for an episode. We just had some trouble in school, and we want to shed light on it because kids go to school. Kids go to school. Your kids, and all kids aren't good in school. Kids have problems. Sometimes it's their fault. Sometimes it's others' fault. Sometimes there are bullies. Sometimes there are teachers who don't particularly care for kids. Sometimes there are stress. There's stress at home that could spill over into your education as a kid. If your household is not the most healthy. So we're going to jump straight into it. Ash was suspended at school. Ash, what grade are you in?
5th.
Yeah.
But I go up to 6th grade for math.
Okay.
For advanced math. But I should really go up to 7th because 6 is too easy.
Okay. Look, this is not what we focusing on, no damn math. What happened?
He was talking about my mother, and I ain't like that. So I mopped him.
Okay. What is mop?
It's hard to explain.
Oh, wow.
I am at a loss. I had no idea that. Okay. So in better terms, what does mop mean? Like, if you want to explain it to mommy, what does that mean? What does mop look like? Don't demonstrate, please. Don't mop us.
I mean, you beat him up.
Okay. Okay. Why? You said he was talking about me.
Yeah, and I ain't like that.
Okay. So is this an issue? Is this a friend? Class, or just a classmate, or
A classmate.
/ friend? Because you and him were friends before. Or you wouldn't really call him a friend. Would you say is like he's just somebody you cool with, somebody you associate with?
Coolest.
Okay, because you have friends and then you have associates. So associates are just people that you commingle with, like you just talk to, or you go to school with him, but he's not your friend. Y'all don't talk outside of school. Y'all don't.
No.
Okay, so he's an associate. He's just a classmate, right? Okay, and what did he say about me?
He said like you was ugly.
Damn. Okay, and you didn't like that? That's
No.
all he said?
Huh?
That's all he said?
Yeah.
That I was ugly?
Yeah.
And that made you
Yeah.
mop him? Do you think I'm ugly?
No.
Right. Does he know me?
No.
But that's why I was telling you, it's really not, and I get paid for people to talk about me. We already know that. We've been through this. Mommy don't give a hot goddamn what somebody say, because I'm paid, and I make a living being a comedian. And sometimes we talk about people, sometimes we make fun of things, and sometimes we get made fun of as well, because we have tough skin. We have to have tough skin as comedians. And I want you to, take that into account. You don't ever got to mop nobody for mommy, unless mommy get mopped. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got to jump in and help mommy, but you don't ever have to do that. I want to let you know that. Like, I'm fine. I ain't worried about no other little snotty-nosed 10-year-old baby boy calling me ugly, okay? All right? I just want you to know that. Now, do y'all argue a lot? Y'all do. So this is an ongoing thing. This is the first time you got into an altercation, or it's the first time you ever y'all put your hands on each other?
Yeah.
First time, okay. Have you talked to him since?
Yes.
Cool. So y'all are cool now?
Yes.
Okay, so did he get suspended?
No.
No. Did you apologize?
Yes.
Did he apologize?
Yes.
Did somebody make you apologize to him, or did y'all just, my bad, Joe?
Somebody made me.
Somebody made
Who
you.
made you?
Who made you apologize to him?
The teachers.
Okay. And then they made him apologize too?
Yes.
But y'all are cool though, right?
Yes.
Now, just cordial. Y'all back to associating again.
Yes.
All right, fine. See, that's why you don't get mad and mop somebody. You don't have to, because now y'all back cool. And listen, I need you to know something is very, like in school, your mama jokes are very popular from generations ago to generations now to generations to come. I was asking them what happened, and I said, why did that get you so angry? you know, that you had to put your hands on him if y'all always do this back and forth? And he was like, because I don't talk about his parents. I don't like talking about people's parents. I don't know his parents. I don't know his mother. So, you know, I talk about what you got on, or I'll talk about something, you know. I don't talk about people's families. And I think that's interesting and that's great, because being a son of a comedian who talk about everybody and, you know, not assaulting, but, you know, jokes. And it's borderline, you know, sensitive these days just because we're in these times. He feels that way, that he still will never talk about somebody's mom or dad or their family members. I'm talking about you. It's between me and you. And so I think that's a very mature standpoint as a 10-year-old in a fight in school, in elementary school. How did you handle it, Rome? Because they called you first.
No, so they can mommy called me.
Oh, they called mom. Okay, so they called mom. And mom is my mother.
Yeah, she I really didn't even take it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When she told me, she just said, "I'm calling you to let you know your son's suspended." So why was he suspended? And she told me, but then, so I asked her. I said, "Oh, what was said?"
Mm-hmm.
She said, "What was said?" I said, "So did they say that, or he told you that?" She was like, "He told me himself." I said, "Okay, well, I mean, it's not really a big deal. Now, I don't want him going around putting his hands on people.
Absolutely
no, I
not.
don't.
Mm-mm.
But on the other side, it's like, I tell them that all the time. Don't do to others what you don't want done to you.
Yeah.
Growing up, I never really played with people's parents.
Yeah.
We children, we play, we joke, but that's a soft spot.
Right, of course.
It's a hurtful spot, especially, like I said, it could have been embarrassment or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So I really wasn't mad at him. I'm not gonna say that the kid got what he deserved.
No.
It was a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
But from moving forward, if a person not in your vicinity, in your face, they can say what they want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you're your own man. You're your own man. You're gonna do what you want to do when me and mommy not around. But the right things to do is, he over there, stay over there. Go ahead. Now I already teach you, if anybody get in your vicinity and you feel threatened, to handle your business. But we just not going around picking and starting fights.
Mm-mm.
You know, the words, your mother jokes, your father, you ugly. Let that go. Because you know that your mother not ugly, right? So now you get 2 days out of school. He don't get 2 days suspension, which both of y'all should have got suspended. As well as you got forced to give an apology. So look at that whole dynamic. He's forced to give you an apology for something that they don't think he was wrong about.
I don't think that they don't think that he was wrong. I just think
both of them should have got suspended.
But he didn't hit Ashton.
But both of them should have got suspended.
So
Times
you gonna
has
suspend
changed.
me for talking about somebody's mom?
No, it was a physical altercation, period.
Okay.
And that's also a lesson for all the other children.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you getting any type of physical altercation, 2 days suspension.
Yeah.
Whether I started it or not.
Right.
It's still the same rule applies. That's why I say certain schools is different rules.
If it's provoked, and it's like if both of y'all were a part of that altercation,
before one comes
you
two,
have consequences as well.
And that's how I'm looking at it. Before one comes two, words are bullying as well.
Yeah. No,
you saying my
absolutely.
mom is bullying.
But this is ongoing, so I feel like they should have paid more attention to them anyway.
Correct.
Because this is ongoing. Like Ash told me that they always talk, you know, and then honestly, I'm gonna even retract my statement with that, because kids are going to be kids, no matter where they are, what they're doing, or what have you. Like it's a competition. You know, they compete a lot. They're kids, and they're 10, and they're sensitive. And then now we're in a new day and age. Yeah. So everybody trying to roast. And then his mother's on Wild 'N Out. His mother's on Fox. His mother's on HBO. His mother's online. Their mothers are watching me. So they know who I am. And so they know that's his soft spot, you know. And Ashton is a roaster himself. Don't try it because you used to roast me.
Like when he got in a fight, I wasn't mad. Like I usually be like, he's suspended. Yeah. I'm mentally preparing for these things to happen with both of my oldest because they're going to school now. We're not around. Kids do stuff. Like I said, kids are mean.
It was an instance where we thought that he was being bullied, and then we go up there to find out that he was the one leading the bullying, you know, and we
It wasn't me.
It wasn't who? Oh, okay. It wasn't you. Okay.
Like
was
the
him.
time when I came up there and you called the girl or whatever a fat B. But that's bullying.
That's bullying.
That's verbal.
Yeah.
That whole day you was getting in trouble.
Yeah. You're talking about her
So
weight.
you're not an
an
angel. You're not an angel. You're not an angel. We know you do stuff. My thing is, I always tell you, I don't expect you to go to school and be perfect.
And be perfect, yeah. No, that's not
do your
possible.
Work. Somebody tell you do something, you listen. That's it.
So in his school, they have a rule where they have to have a quiet lunch. And
No, that's only if we get too loud.
Okay, it's only if you get too loud. Then okay. Oh, so when y'all get too loud, they tell y'all to simmer down, and then you get in trouble all the time because you feel like lunch should be loud, right?
No, don't be me. That be everybody. Everybody be still talking.
But you be the one getting in trouble a lot.
That don't be at lunch.
Oh, okay, you was getting in trouble at lunch because remember you told me that you had issues with the lunch ladies, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that means because you still wanted to be loud. And remember they told you not to get up and throw nothing in the trash can. We're going to bring the trash can around. And you still got up. You like to try. You like to try your hand, right? Yeah, we can be honest. You like to try your hand, right? No, we can't shake our head.
Yes.
You like to try it. And as a kid, you're going to do that. But all the time, that's not okay and that's not acceptable and it's inappropriate in school. You know, and to the people that are in authority over you, which are your teachers, your principal, your dean, you know, the mentors at the school. Anybody that is working at the school that has you in their care, they can tell you what to do. You know, they can't disrespect you, but they can tell you what to do because that's what you're there to learn. One thing only, you know. How did your grandmother handle it? Because when this came about, I was out of town. Gerome was working. How did your grandmother handle it? You told her that you couldn't remember what the little boy said, so she thought you were lying. Because why would you fight somebody for something that they said, but you forgot what they said the same damn day? So that's why I called you. And I said, I want you to be very honest with me. Did you use him talking about me as an excuse/lie just to beat him up?
No.
You didn't. So he did say I was ugly. Damn. I was hoping he didn't really say it. Anyway, how I handled the situation, I didn't get upset with him because you always want to defend your parents. At me growing up with a mom, you know, with my dad, and anybody talk about any of my parents, oh, you getting it. And then when I was younger, my dad was my favorite. And they all know, Robin noticed, Kevin noticed, I was a daddy's girl. You talk about my father, that's it for you. You know, my mom, that's it for you. That's it. I only got one of those. I don't play about that. So I get how bad you want to get back at somebody when they disrespect a family member, you know, or disrespect one of your parents. But like I told him, you don't have to do that because mommy is secure. You know, mommy fine. She a bad little John. You know, ain't nobody ugly over here, you know. So you don't have to do that. I didn't get upset. My mother did because she's an old-fashioned mom. And he still got to have the phone and go to the party because dad didn't punish him, right? Okay. So moving forward, that's what you want to do. You always want to still have that voice in the back of your mind. Man, I don't care because I remember going through your phone and I just went through your phone recently. Stop. Show this head. It's cute. Look, I just went through your phone recently and
When?
it don't matter. I went through it. And somebody talked about me before. And I saw that your response was, I'm not worrying about that. Hell no, my mother. You said that. You texted somebody that. And so I guess it was embarrassment, like Rome said. It was probably because he said, oh, your mother ugly in front of everybody. And Ash ain't had nothing to come back with that. I said, I got to load you up with some roasters, man. You ain't got to go, you can't go fight because somebody won an argument. You got to be like, you got to say something else. Now, I know you don't like to talk about people's parents, but you could have talked about the shoes. You could have talked about anything else. I'm not teaching him bullying. I'm teaching him how to verbally defend himself. You know what I'm saying? It's a roast. If it's a roast, it's a roast, you know? You kind of look like a sore loser when you punch. And we do this all the time. I know when you knocked him out, I know that he was like, damn, yo, we do this all the time. Like, You know what I mean? We cool, we gonna get back. But when you put your hands on me, I can't be cool with you, but y'all 10. But if you was older, that wouldn't have been your friend no more. You wouldn't have, you know? And you would care about that, right?
No.
Oh, wow. So I was just trying to see. Yeah, you act just like your father. This is crazy. Yeah, but I went through your phone. I also seen that he acts just like you. And he's very loyal. My son is very loyal. You're loyal to friends. And you have a female best friend. I learned that as well. Because you don't tell me nothing when I ask you. So I got to go through the phone. Then you only 10 and I'm paying the bill. So I pay all the bills. So I'm going to go through the phone whenever I please go through it. You know, whenever I want to go through it, I'm going to go through it. And you got a female best friend that you don't like. You don't like her boyfriend.
It's a friend.
Yeah, but as I said, you have all right, you have a best friend and she got a boyfriend and you don't like the way he treat her. So you was telling her, I like that. So you defend women. I think that's dope because you stand up for, you stand up for your friends. Also, I also seen in there, one of your friends was trying to ask for one of your other friends' number and you was like, no, you gotta ask that man for his number. I said, why this nigga talking like he about 35? He said, no, you gotta ask that man. I can't give you his number. He said, he my friend too. He told me he wanted to play the game with us too. I just forgot to get his number at school. Ash gonna say, it's school tomorrow. I said, yo, you are a funny kid, but I love your loyalty. I love your loyalty. I love how, and there's one last situation. So one of your friends, what? All right, so you had somebody that you was interested in. I guess, it was a girl that you was trying to talk to, but one of your other friends liked her. Now, you started dating her, in school, and you realized you didn't like her like that. So then you going to hit the homeboy and was like, hey, yo, I don't think I really like her. You can go ahead and have her. She cool, but I'm going to put you on with her. I said, what? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
3 years ago.
No, it was 3 months ago. This wasn't no damn 3 years ago. You didn't even have that phone 3 years ago.
No,
you had
that
another
wasn't
phone.
today.
No, I didn't go through your phone today. I went through your phone a couple weeks ago.
It was
This year?
recently.
Yeah.
It wasn't this year. It was in 22.
I was ready to say this is a new year. This was in 2022. Okay. You can't pass no girls around. She can't be dating the bros. That's not good. I know that you talked to her. She wasn't what you like, but you can't then go to your friend and be like, hey, yo, I tried it. It didn't work for me. See what you can do with it. You can't do this. She's not a toy. You don't want to do that, okay? And he dated her and he liked her. And they still together?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Is that still your friend?
I don't know.
Okay. You know.
I don't know who they are.
Oh, you know. I ain't saying no names because I don't know who parents watching. But yeah. And I ain't know, I ain't snitch. I don't know who parents want their kids dating this early. I don't know. I asked you, did you have a Valentine? Valentine's Day coming up. Do you have a Valentine?
No, and I don't want one because I don't like it.
So why did you ask Daddy to start letting you wear your good stuff to school?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like that uniform.
But you go to a school that
requires
wearing uniform. And sometimes we do let you dress down. We do. Like, I'll say that. I do let him go to school out of uniform sometimes. It's not really a penalty. Uniform, I really think, was brought about because kids, less fortunate children, they can't dress certain ways, So if everybody's looking the same, nobody can talk about somebody. But these little kids will still find something to talk about. Hey, yo, what are those? Talking about shoes and shit. And that's what
they didn't know.
That's what they did not realize. You can still, a kid is going to find a way to talk about another kid. Growing up, that's just what happens. So, but I think
it just lessen the bullying comments.
Yeah,
that's not even a word, but
right.
It just.
I think uniforms is for the less fortunate. But to be honest with you, I think that's one of the main reasons that they even bought uniforms about. But to be honest with you, these fucking uniforms high as shit these days. They just as high as regular clothes.
The hoodies is like $65.
I'm glad you know how much I spend on this shit all the time. Yeah. So yeah, stop messing up your stuff and or start paying the $65 yourself. All right?
And then, yeah, that too. But then it's like when you go to school, there's a lot of kids that's less fortunate that don't really have it, but you let these kids play outside. Mm-hmm. And mess up what they have.
What they do have.
They do have, you let them mess it up. Then that causes friction and stuff like that too. That's why I be like, you know what? I don't really care for them to wear stuff at school because you can't police them.
Yeah, you really can't.
But I did tell him, I said, I want him to stop wearing Crocs to school. I get it. It's a thing now.
It's a trend, yes.
It's a trend. It's comfortable. It's convenient.
No.
It's a slip. But, you know, especially when you going out there and you playing football in Crocs, you got hurt your ankle.
Yeah,
hurt
you
your
playing
foot.
football and Crocs, and then look, you know, we get one of his coaches put his Crocs in sport mode and be playing. I said, how the fuck? Why are you playing in Crocs?
You might got run from a dog or something one time.
Yeah,
you ain't getting nowhere in no Crocs.
You can't be wearing the little nurse shoes.
Unless they in sports mode, then you can. It depends on what dog it is.
You went look.
If it's a pit bull.
Yeah, this is when he
then
act like Gerome. Is he can't just ever take something for what it is. He always got to. Well, what kind of dog is it?
But if it's like a Chihuahua, their bite force is like 60. So like
their bite force is 60.
It don't even matter.
Okay.
Their bites don't hurt.
With both of us being your parents, what do you think that we should work on? You know, doing better for you. Start with Dad. What do you think he should do better as a dad?
He could.
Go ahead. Don't be scared to say it. He wants to know. Look at him.
He could start taking us to more fun places.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. What else? He wants to hear it. He wants to know.
That's it.
Well, you can't. Okay, we'll turn to Daddy and say that.
You could.
And look at him.
You could take us to more fun places.
Okay. And what else?
That's it.
You know, in that standpoint, I agree.
Okay.
But you know, the last couple months has been hard for Daddy, and I try not to let you and your sister see that. But things is gonna get better, and you and your siblings can get back to our normal lives. But instead of telling you no, I just try to brush it off because I don't like telling y'all no. But it's times that Daddy don't have it, and I can't afford to take all of y'all at once.
Right.
But I'm trying.
Yeah.
And it's go around. It's just gonna be back.
Oh.
It's gonna be back.
Oh, y'all. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah. This is good, babe. This is really good. I'm glad. That's why I told you talk to Dad. You can talk to your father. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves your sisters, your brothers. Trying his best. For real. So we're gonna get them fun places in there. It's all good. Working, getting everything together, you know. It's a lot of pieces to this puzzle, you know. And we're gonna be good. That's why I wanted to ask you though, you know, so you can communicate. You cannot never say, Dad didn't talk to me. Dad's dad didn't talk to him. Your father's dad didn't talk to him. So Daddy wants for you to be able to talk to him about anything. You got me? I want you to do the same thing for me. I want you to be able to talk to me, you know? But some things you only want Daddy to know. Some things you only want me to know. I still want you to have that bond with your dad. I can't talk to my mother about this. I gotta talk to Dad. Or I can't, Dad ain't gonna know what to do. Let me talk to Mom. But you have to be able to talk to us, okay? Anything you think I should work on? What you think I should do?
The same thing.
What? Take you to fun places?
Yes.
Okay. As much as I can, I will take you.
Because
okay, go ahead.
You be working, then when you're not working, we just sit in the house.
Yeah. But how often do we ever get to see our house that I pay so much for? That you want. That you wanted, you know? How often am I home? I hear you. No, I hear you. I agree. We do. We sit in the house for how many days? I don't just work when I'm on the road. I work at home. You know, I run businesses. I do a lot. And that's why I always like to show you what I'm doing. So you don't think Mommy just out here bullshitting. Okay? You know, I'm not a party mom. Nothing wrong with y'all, but I ain't that. you know. Mommy work hard as hell. And what you do with me during the summer?
Oh, go out of town with you?
On the road every freaking show during the summer. I really try. But I will. I don't care if we're in the house for 2 days. Want to go do something? Let's go do something. Now, Sky Zone, it's stinking there. And I don't want to keep going there. All right? For real now. But
No, the ones in Baltimore do.
the ones in Baltimore will be stinking. Okay. Either way, it always smell like gym socks in there every time we go, and it be smelly and I can't deal with it. All right, them trampolines that you putting your face on there, they be jumping with their shoes off, their toes and all that, be all up on there. You can't be, I don't like that for me. All right, I'll work on that. I will get better. You know, we cook together. Don't we? We just started cooking. What do I do? We do movie night and all of that stuff. And I know.
Yeah, I can't get in my pool because it's too cold.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't control the damn seasons now. That's it. That's it. We got a jacuzzi you can go get into. There you go, boom. But you don't want to be cold when you get out. So that, you know, so I can't control that. Everything I'm doing, trust me, I'm doing for me and you. And of course, our family, you know, Papa, Mama, you know, your dad, you know, but doing this for you and me. So I think we do a great job with you, but we can do a greater job, is what you're saying. Okay, I got you, all right? All right. I love you, Rome. And he loves you too, and you're doing great. You're doing great, always. With your kids especially. You do great. You do what you can. When you ain't got it, they still see you. They still know you're there. You know, we just raising kids. In this world, everything costs money. They want to do shit with money, you know, and then look at who you are. To your kids, you're everything. You're the hero. They look to you for everything. So,
one thing about being a parent and having multiple children, or even one child, when you've given them everything for so long,
yeah,
they don't know how to deal with,
yeah,
or cope with,
right,
not being able to do something for a month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, a couple weeks, or like we gonna chill a couple weekends. We gonna just eat in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's, you know, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
I've created that, so it's like I can't even be mad at it because this is what you created.
Yeah.
So, you know, only thing I can do is, you know, can't have no more hiccups. That's all. And like I said, this better new version of me.
Yeah.
It will be fine. I know you watch everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a lot you take in. It's me and you. At one point, it was just only me and you. I don't never want you to ever feel like Daddy not there.
Yeah.
We'll always have you and your siblings. But for you to be my oldest, I just ask for being more responsible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know? And look out for your sister. Look out for your brothers.
Yeah.
Your sister, she loves you. You worship the ground you walk on.
Oh my God.
But just like you protect your friend, you gotta protect your sister like that.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody doing nothing to your sister, do you?
So you gonna mop them, huh?
Yes.
You gonna mop them, sweep them, dustpan, trash, all that. Because that's your sister,
But
right?
Yes.
Okay.
it's tight, you know. Certain things gotta slow down for a little bit, just a little second. When Daddy run that shit back up, and we good, okay?
Yeah. Cool. Oh, y'all some clowns. Come on, let's make up one real quick. What we got? We did have one. You forgot it. What was it, y'all? What? What the fuck? Not the damn regular dap 'em up. Hey, yo, look. All right, whatever. You a daddy's boy at heart. You be playing around with me. Anyway, we come to the a healthy ending. This was another therapy. We had 2 therapeutic episodes back to back today, y'all. This was something that needed to happen. I think that it's very good when you give your child the floor to talk to you. You know, growing up, we weren't able to do that we couldn't question our parents, you know, and it was just what they were taught as kids, and that's the only way they knew how to be. Like, remember, we couldn't even ask our parents why. Like, I was living in a household, you can't, my mother told me to do something, I gotta do it. It's not why. We allow him to ask us why. We allow him to ask us questions and just, why did you do that? Or what, like, Ma, this made me mad because I'm gonna tell you, you know. So we allow our children to express themselves, you know. They gonna think, no man. So our children, well, yeah, we allow our children to express themselves, and that's just what it is. And that's another way to co-parent healthy, more healthy. I love you. Always, always. My dog, man. I love you. Got you. Again, every other Wednesday, co-parenting therapy with Jess and Rome. Say bye. Say bye.